Crime is up dramatically in Memphis. Police sharing the stats last week. A 24% increase in violent crime. That includes a 6% jump on ag assaults, a 39% increase in homicides, and a whopping 76% jump in car thefts. Goodness.
Yeah, Memphis Mayor-elect Paul Young joins us here on Good Morning Memphis as he prepares to take office in January. And congratulations on the big win.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We're ready to get to work.
Knocked off some giants in that election.
Yeah, well, you know, we stayed true to our message, just making sure that we talked about optimism and hope as we acknowledge the major challenges like you just talked about, crime. And, you know, we have big issues in front of us, but we're up to the task.
Well, when we talk about crime, the numbers are absolutely staggering. If you've been in Memphis for a long time or even for a few years, you know it's a big difference. What do you do or plan to do differently?
Well, I think it's a combination of two things. One, holding individuals accountable, making sure that we work with Memphis Police Department and others to make sure that we get the people off the streets that need to be off the streets. And then two, being smarter about how we intervene. We know the people that are headed down the wrong road. We want to use data to identify them and target interventions, get them in programs to try and change their direction.
It's no secret, Paul, that the mayor chooses the police chief.
Yeah.
And that relationship is really important.
Yeah.
Do you have a good relationship with C.J. Davis, and do you plan to keep her?
I do have a good relationship with her. We're still, we had one discussion so far around that. We're going to make some decisions over the next couple of weeks, meeting with the transition team later today. The most important thing for me is making sure that whoever the chief of police is someone that's committed to being transparent, committed to inspiring the team that works on their behalf, and being open to criticism and feedback from the public on the things that they need. We know we've gone through some difficult times over the past year, and we want to make sure that we're restoring that faith between the police department and the community.
When you talk about your crime plan, talk is talk, right?
Yeah.
So how do you hold people accountable when we have laws that allow people to be released quickly?
Yeah.
Maybe they're brought in for something, they're back on the street a few days later. Are you working with the DA? You're working with the state?
Yeah, absolutely. So when I talk about our response, I want our response to be similar to the pandemic. During the pandemic, we had all of the stakeholders on the same page. We were on the same call once a week, and I want to have that same type of response when it comes to crime. The district attorney, the judges, all of the players in the criminal justice system, we have to all be aligned to make sure that we are getting results for the people of our city.
The downtown piece, I know downtown's important to you, it's important to the region. Yeah. We have had a shortage of police officers on the force, seems like forever.
Right.
Does the city have the money? Can we afford to pay police officers more to get more on the force?
I think we can afford to pay. I don't think it's an issue of money. It's an issue of finding the people that want to be in law enforcement, going out and finding them and making sure that they feel valued. We'll have to continue to do the things to increase salaries and making sure that, you know, they are the highest paid police force in the region. And those are the things that I'm committed to doing.
You know, we talk about crime a lot. Let's also talk about Memphis Light, Gas, and Water. This is a city-owned utility.
Yeah.
It's no secret the infrastructure is messed up.
Yeah.
We are without power a lot. We have the billing problems, the so-called smart meters. We have people who are being billed for houses where there is no electricity. Are you satisfied with the leadership at MLGW? What are you going to do differently?
Yeah, I mean, I've had great discussions with Doug McGowan. I'm satisfied with the leadership, but there's still a lot of work that has to take place. The MLGW team, from my dialogues, have been committed to making the changes necessary. They are dealing with infrastructure that is about 20 years past its useful life. And so we, as a community, have to be ready to make the investments to upgrade the infrastructure so that we get better outcomes when it comes to power stability.
It's a problem.
Yeah, Mayor Strickland said you'll love the job. He said he loved it. I don't know if I'd love it, but good luck, Paul.
Yeah, well, we're in this for the people, so thank you so much.
You bet.
Thank you for joining us. We look forward to our monthly, once you're mayor of Memphis, in just a matter of months.
Absolutely.
Thank you.